Are you a talented footballer with the potential to go all of the way, but you've never been spotted or had a trial? Well, all you need to do is check out a brand new innovative business that I've started with my partners called Scout Size. It gives you a chance to get spotted by our network of scouts to try and get you a trial at a professional club. Scout Size places you in front of a professional scout who will assess your talent. You simply need to visit our website right now and upload your clips as directed. Our scouts will then view them and give you a full assessment. If you meet a certain criteria, your details will be sent to scouts at professional football clubs for them to come and see you play. It's as simple as that. So visit scoutsize.com right now and send in your clips, and a scout could be coming to watch you play at your next game. AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players will be linked with a transfer move to Arsenal. Hi and welcome on to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that will be linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Once again, if you're an aspiring footballer out there, get those videos coming. I'll tell you, I've seen a couple of them. So much talent. Right, so if you've got the talent, send it in. Use the code SE50. Limited time, you get yourself a 50% discount off of Scout Size. Get involved right now. The link is in the description. Yeah, we're here for the transfer window. It has been officially open since yesterday. And I've got to say, it's getting very, very frustrating. I was at a charity event last night. And I've got to say, literally, it's full of gooners. It was, right? And everybody was just, just pouring out their frustration at Arsenal so far in this transfer window. And I know it's only just opened, but fans are just like, who are we going to get? When are we going to do something? I mean, I was looking at it today. The only team so far who in the Premier League that have done no business is Crystal Palace, Fulham, Nottingham Forest and Wolves. That's it. And Arsenal. So, and none of those clubs are in Europe. Well, sorry, Palace are in Europe. Correction, Palace are in Europe. They won the FA Cup. Sorry, Palace fans. But Fulham, Forest, Wolves, not in Europe. None of those teams are in the Champions League. Arsenal, the only club in the Champions League so far, has done no business. And as I said, only Fulham, Forest, Wolves and Palace have done no business when I say players coming in so far, and Arsenal. Come on, what are they waiting for? And it's getting very frustrating because as time goes on, targets go. Nico Williams, I spoke about it on yesterday's show, how Sport Witness was saying that Arsenal are ready to trigger the release clause of Nico Williams. Well, listen, being ready is probably too late because Fabrizio Romano saying that Barcelona are going to trigger it. Williams has already said to them that he wants to join them. That looks like it's going to happen. Nico Williams will not be coming to Arsenal by the looks of things, bar U-turn right at the end. He wants to go to Barcelona. Fair enough, that can happen. But again, is this because Arsenal have moved so slowly that they've given themselves no chance in getting this signing done of Nico Williams? You may say to yourself, all right, maybe they're going to turn to Rodrigo. And of course, Rodrigo over there at the Club World Cup, so you can't do nothing about that one at the moment. I think they're playing tomorrow, isn't it? Wednesday, Real Madrid against Al Hilal. Now, very interesting that they're playing against Al Hilal, team from Saudi Arabia, because Fijaziz, which is a publication over there in Spain, claimed that both Al Hilal, Al Nassr have both put forward offers for Rodrigo in excess of £100 million. Now, again, this poses a problem for Arsenal because what it means is that even if, and I'm saying even if because, a lot of the reports are saying that Xavi Alonso wants to keep Rodrigo, and we saw that he posted that post on his Instagram where he said he's happy at Real Madrid, but even if he does leave, it's going to be probably over 100 million. If they're getting offers in already for over 100 million, I know it's from Saudi teams, and it will come down to the player. If he does leave, where he wants to go, that price is going to be up around that 100 million plus mark. They saw Wirtz go for what he's gone for. They're going to want around about the same. So it would have to be a record-breaking offer from Arsenal, probably to get this one done. Again, no movement yet on this. All right, You can see it's going to be, I've been saying right throughout, this will be one that will run throughout the window if it does get done. It's not an easy deal to get done, but no movement on that. No movement at the moment on Victor Gyokeres and Sesko, unless it happens whilst this show is going out. Still no news on either of these players. Both of them said to be top targets of Arsenal. Everybody asking me, as I said yesterday, and even I'm walking down the street, people, Robbie, what's happening? Taxi drivers going past me. Gyokeres or Sesko? What are they doing? What's this Ollie Watkins stuff all about? What are they doing about it? Juventus said to be interested now and ready in the bid for Victor Gyokeres. I've already spoken about how Bayern Munich are showing an interest in Sesko, according to some reports. Arsenal, just make your mind up and get one of them. Why is it taking so long? I really don't understand. Arsenal haggling over what? A few million here or there. Do you want these players or not? I mean, I just don't get it. And then I hear this rumour today. Tute Juve, with this rumour, they claim that Arsenal are interested in Dušan Vlahović. They see him as an option if they fail to get either of those two top striker targets in Gyokeres and also Sesko. A cheaper option as well, probably be available for around about 40 million, even less. He's only got 1 year left on his current contract, Dušan Vlahović. Remember, we were all in for him a few years ago. He chose to go to Juventus. Hasn't really worked out for him. 15 goals and 5 assists last season. That's not lighting it up, really. He's not really had a great time of it at Juventus. And as I said, 1 year left on his deal. They're looking to get rid of him. Now, whether this is just, again, agent talk, trying to offload the player or not, who knows? But that's what Tute Juve are saying. The Arsenal see him as a cheap, we like that, cheap option, or cheaper option, should I say. He wouldn't be cheap. He'd still be around about 40 million, around about those sort of marks, if they fail to get any of those top two targets. So maybe, what's this, the plan D then? Because we already heard about yesterday plan C, which is Ollie Watkins. Is this Vlahović the plan D? How about plan A? You can see I'm getting frustrated today. Also been linked today, according to the Spanish outlet AS, to Aymeric Laporte. Remember him? He used to play for Man City. Very, very good player. Spanish international, even though I think he's from France. Playing at the moment for Al Nassr over there in Saudi Arabia. Again, only 1 year left on his contract. And it looks like they're willing to let him go. His wages, he's on £400,000 a week. 400 grand a week, tax-free over there in Saudi Arabia. He's been coining it in, but said that he may be willing to take a 50% price cut, even at 50%. He's 31 now. Why would Arsenal want another centre-back, of the age of 31? It just doesn't make no sense to me. We've got enough centre-backs. How about forwards? Now, I'm not saying that this is actually a player that Arsenal are in for. And you know what? Let me do the rumour rater on it. As you can see, low. Very low on the rumour rater. As a matter of fact, it ain't even moved because there's just no chance for me of Arsenal getting Aymeric Laporte. Although, the way we like to sign centre-backs and defenders, you could never discount it, but I just don't see that happening. But Aymeric Laporte, he's been linked with a load of other clubs as well today. But Aymeric Laporte being linked with Arsenal. This one, though, it's another defender who I spoke about a few days ago. This could be a possibility, and that's Jorrel Hato. Now, as I said on the show a few days ago, we know that Arsenal have shown an interest in him quite a while now. Since he's been 17 years of age. He made his debut for Ajax at 16, seen as one of those outstanding talents in European football, can play as a left back or a centre back, as we know. Now, according to Graham Bailey, the journalist, he claims that Arsenal are very interested in him and have spoken already to his agents. They've been in talks with his agents. So have Chelsea. However, his preferred destination is Arsenal. I spoke about this a couple of days ago where I said that, he said he's happy at Ajax, still sees he's a developing player. But could it be that Arsenal will have to move for him now or risk losing him to a Chelsea? This could be, this is not a rumour to be discounted, even though I know we've got enough centre-backs, we've got enough left-backs. We need a left winger. But he's been heavily linked. And the report says he sees Arsenal as his perfect destination for his career. That's according to Graham Bailey. Now, as I said, not the signing that everybody wants to see right now, because, we've got our left backs, we've got centre backs, we need attackers, we need strikers. But Jorrel Hato being heavily linked today. So I'm sorry, it's another frustrating transfer daily today. When are this club going to start doing some business? Who knows? But those are the rumours today. Don't forget, we're here every day, so make sure you check us out. Subscribe to the channel, you won't miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.